Welcome. We're stopped on the side of the road. No issues. Was just taking some photos. But man, it is cold. It is cold. Anyway, we're off. And I neutral bombed it. Nice. Love that. Didn't you just love when you're trying to switch from first and sometimes you hit neutral? Yeah. I don't. But yeah, pretty much today I wanted to talk about, since it is the end of November, it is the end of October as of me filming, and it'll be probably early, I don't remember what I said. It's the end of October as of me filming, and it'll be early November when you guys are seeing this, or when this gets posted. So pretty much I kind of wanted to talk about, riding in the fall / wintertime, because it is properly cold today. I've got all my vents closed. I've got like a thing around my neck. I've got gloves inside my gloves. Honestly, I could probably lose the 2 gloves, but whatever. But yeah, there are a couple things though to keep in mind for winter riding that I think are important to talk about, especially like if you're in an area that it gets cold, right? Because you have to kind of adjust, how you ride, because the cold, obviously, your tires work in the way that like they heat up and they grip better on the hot asphalt, or just like regular asphalt or pavement, regular temp. But it's harder for them to build heat and maintain heat against a cold road, and while it's also cold outside, you know what I mean? So loss of traction could be a big thing to worry about. And then the other thing is like hazards, right? Like if it was wet at all, or like the morning dew is frozen, you might like hit a small little patch of ice, or if there's a bunch of leaves all over the road, those can make you lose, or those can cause you to lose traction. So it's winter riding can be great because you get to experience the nice views. Right now we're in Harriman State Park in New York State, and it's beautiful. But I figured this would be a prime place to talk about the potential hazards of winter riding, right? Like I haven't had any, close calls, thankfully, for, knock on wood. But if you don't know what to look out for, right? Like I would drive my car through like a nice little leaf, not pile, but like a nice little collection of leaves, because I think it looks cool when you look in the rearview mirror and they all are scattering. But if I didn't know any better, I would do the same thing with my bike, and that's a good way to lose traction, right? You wouldn't think of it either, but that's a really good. Let's see if this guy waves. No, neither of them. Wow, man. My first time out on the bike, I got so many waves from Harley riders that I was like, no way, like, because you hear, at least when you watch a lot of stuff, or like I've been watching a lot of like motorcycle related content, and a lot of like you hear a lot of guys who don't ride Harley say that Harley riders never wave at them. And my first day riding, I got everybody waving at me. Like I got everybody to return my wave, which was pretty cool, I thought. And then to like the last couple weeks, nobody who's on a Harley has been returning a wave. Like, or let's say 90% of the Harley riders, or even just cruiser riders I've waved at, have not waved back. So whatever. You could say that okay, yeah, they might just not see you. Alright, fair. I've definitely missed a wave or two, but I don't know. My thought is like, oh, I see another rider on the road, like I can't, like, it's not like I'm tunnel visioned on this guy, like I'm seeing everything else in the road. So I would at least notice another rider if I was paying attention. Whatever. Just a small little gripe. But yeah, winter riding. Make sure you bundle up. No? Oh, there we go. I got him at the end. But that was the first one today. I saw about 6 or 7 Harley guys today. That was the first one. But yeah. Winter riding in an area that gets cold. So nowhere, you know. And also, I'm in the United States, so this is, I mean, it's probably the same, like, cold weather is weather, but, like, for at least in the United States, I'm talking about, you know, north of North Carolina, because I think it gets cold in Virginia, pretty sure, it snows in Virginia, and I'm not talking about, like, California, even though I think it snows in a couple places in California, like in Northern California. I would think so, because it snows in Oregon. Pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, don't quiz me. Don't quiz me. But yeah, there's a lot of little tips and tricks you can use for to have a good time riding in the cold weather. Get good gear. Get like gear that isn't ventilated 100% of the time. Right? Get something that is easy to put on. I don't know. My gear lets in some of the cold, which is fine, but it doesn't let in everything, so I'm not like frigid. I'm definitely colder than I want to be, but I would say I'm comfortable. I got a nice little pocket of heat in a couple different spots, so I'd say I'm more comfortable than not. I am just rambling, so I apologize. This is like so weird to do because I've done not this specific topic several times, but like this road several times, but every time I've done it, my audio has turned out like garbage. Yeah, so winter riding. I keep losing my train of thought, but let's try it again one more time. Winter riding is, I think, more enjoyable, or it's like a different kind of enjoyment than summer riding. Because like, I don't know, there's also less people out on the road, I've noticed, like throughout all times of day, even though right now there's a ton of people. This is a big hiking spot. But I've noticed that like in the nice areas to drive there or to ride, there's less people out on the road. So it's like, I don't know, more enjoyable. But I have to also make it to a bridal shower. My brother is getting married pretty soon. He's getting married in March, and his fiance is having a bridal shower right now, like an hour south of where I am. I'm staying at my parents' house for the weekend, and had to come down for this. But for like I live in Boston, right? For any of you guys who are local into Boston, I live in Boston, and I come to see my parents every so often, and this is one of those weekends where I come to see my parents, and I'm supposed to go meet them at my brother's fiance's bridal shower, because I'm just gonna have a beer with my brother while, you know, they're all doing their thing. Whatever. I don't know why I'm explaining this to you guys, but when we're supposed to be talking about winter riding, I mean, yeah, there's not much to talk about winter riding. We kind of just, like, that was it, you know? Make sure, you know, make sure you take it easy. Really let the tires warm up. Oh, also let your engine warm up because it's so cold. Like, give all the fluids a chance to, you know, circulate and really warm up, and then let the engine warm up. Get everything all nice and lubricated and warm. Yeah, I don't know if that was aggressive or not. It felt aggressive. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. but this is such a nice area. Winter riding, so good. It's a nice crisp time. Hi. Alright, on that note, goodbye. Yeah, I gotta like, I don't even know what happened. We came in super late last night, and now I'm just going crazy. But yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you guys next time. As always, ride safe.